Red flags. Pressure mount on Tinubu as US lawmaker points top minister he must sack immediately. A United States lawmaker, Kimberly Daniels, has called on Bola Ahmed Tinubu to redeploy or remove the Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, citing concerns over Nigeria's worsening security situation. It is well. Niger Punch News reports that Daniels made the calls in a statement posted on her Facebook page referencing findings from a recent security assessment report. The lawmaker's intervention follows renewed attacks in parts of the North Central and Northwest region during the 2026 Easter period, which resulted in multiple casualties in Plateau, Kaduna, and Nasarawa states. According to her, the report highlighted a growing gap between official assurances and the realities faced by communities affected by violence. She noted that testimonies from local leaders and survivors pointed to persistent insecurity, including attacks on religious gatherings during Palm Sunday and Easter celebration. True. Daniel said the assessment raised red flags regarding Matawalle's continued stay in office. That one, na rubbish they do for them now. All of them, they are all trying to Islamize the country. Everybody that we have, all the chief of staff, the chief of army staff, the minister of defense, both for state and for this, all of them, they're just working on how to Islamize this country. Because what is he really doing? We have a minister of defense that is not defending anything. They are not defending anything, including concerns over his experience and allegations linked to his tenure as governor of Zamfara State. She urged the federal government to undertake a leadership review within the defense ministry. To the government of Nigeria, the result of the assessment urged President Tinubu to link inward and remove elements that compromise national security. She said, specifically immediate leadership review, the removal or the redeployment of Minister Bello Matawalle to restore the integrity of the defense ministry. The US lawmaker also called for a transparent investigation into allegations of high-level complicity in banditry, alongside improved protection for vulnerable communities. She further urged the United States and other international partners to apply diplomatic pressure on Nigeria to ensure accountability. The greatest form of terrorism a person can experience is terror that comes from homegrown familiar enemies, Daniel said, alleging that some attacks may involve internal collaboration. Daniel disclosed that House Resolution 761, which supports the designation Nigeria as a country of particular concern over religious freedom, has received bipartisan support in the Florida legislature. She said her position was influenced by concerns raised by Nigerians who reached out to her regarding the situation in the country. The situation is serious, so it's even more than what they are telling you, Mrs. Daniels, because what they are trying to do in this country, I don't even understand. It is well. Joapan says, what President Tinubu waiting for when the country is bleeding? That one. Okay now. Strongy says, nothing is wrong with Nigerian democracy. We only have dangerous, desperate politicians who can go to any length to destabilize the instructions for the grid. They use lies and propaganda to bring down the judiciary, but it won't work this time around. Ignorant, foolish, and gullible Nigerians are not always helping the matters. They are not. One statement of lies or propaganda and everyone is running without verification. These lies won't work at this time because the judgment is coming hard on the opposition. Led by who? Which one? If they talk better, you can't just say led by Atiku. Atiku call. Okay, says, now story of the day, Jerry. Michael says, many Boko Haram members in Tinubu administration, they're plenty. They are very many. Very, very many. God will help us. Children says, I beg, US comes to Nigeria, I will tell you whom to kidnap. Says, well, Stanley says, is our president a servant to the said senator? What is his concern? It's not he, it is she. She as well Patrick says, if I see Tinubu, I see demonic beast. Tinubu, you shall never be well with you even after death. Helen Wobi says, Nigeria has dived so badly that no country has respect for us. Yes, America, please teach us what to do. Olawale says, US, please face your country. Leave Nigeria alone. Freedom now is freedom forever. Face your place, US. They should face their place. They will not face it though. They would help us. People likes romancing corrupt people in his government, yes. Even if the whole nation is spying of these evil people's deed, our president was innocent, exactly. Except his second term ambition, but God will give us life to witness his end as we witness PNB, inshallah. Amen. Amen. Kaka Azan says slave masters and colonizers orders. Still mentally slave. Well, leave that one. Leave that one. Not mentally slave. Are they the ones that have enslaved people? Is it not the UK people? Is it US? Okay. Bolly says America is just talking without actions. That's the problem I have with them. They are worsening the insecurity in the country. If they don't want to take action, let them stop interfering. Enough is enough. Michael says, they won't stop playing politics with our lives. The non-top politicians' lives don't matter to those in power. Personal interest first. Yes, so. But Stick says US President Donald Trump is failing Nigeria and Nigerians is one Ross task to protect and put a stop to Christian massacre and genocide in Nigeria. I don't really know what is taking him time to come and do the needful. Thompson says the US lawmaker is dictating to you in Nigeria because you guys are fools. No technology, no intelligence gathering, nothing at all. She has carried out investigation scientifically and discovered that Matawalle has a hand in the insecurity that is ravaging the zoo. Of course now. If you have any proof that the US lawmaker is not right, then come up. Come up now. Ezeneke says US has nothing to come and do in Nigeria. They have a lot to come and do in Nigeria. With the admins of BAT. So stop deceiving yourself by posting this nonsense. They are not, have no right to choose who will work with Tinubu. Sabo Mohammed says our leaders are sellouts to this country. How can a stupid and idiot lawmaker from a foreign country give orders to our executive president to remove someone from his cabinet? Because that person from his cabinet is useless. He is very, very useless. What is he there for? Minister of Defense. What has he done? Nothing. I beg. My colleague says until proved beyond reasonable doubt, PBAT mustn't succumb to the virulent theatrical rantings of the global Zionist Christian lobbies to sack any public office holder. Our sovereign rights are daily assaulted by the global agents of destabilization on the pretext of a false alarm of Christian genocide. False alarm must be mad. It's a false alarm. The Pope has already told us that the world is now held hostage by a handful of tyrants. Our beloved president must therefore be weary not to be wrongly accused of being imperialist lapdog. We are sick. Very sick. Ozwana says their Minister of State for Defense, Matawalle, and Nuhu Ribadu, but Tinubu is a colossal and monumental failure. All of them. Monumental failure. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.